Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel Canada Immigration News. We hope you are doing great. Well, in this video, we will talk about new Canada Child Benefit payments going out on August 20th. The Canada Child Benefit, CCB, is a significant financial lifeline for millions of Canadian families, and the recent updates for August 2024 have garnered attention nationwide. This article delves into the details of the CCB payments, their impact on families, and what changes have been made to the program this year. We'll explore everything from eligibility criteria and payment schedules to expert insights on how these payments can be maximized. Table of contents. What is the Canada Child Benefit? Key features of the Canada Child Benefit. How much is the newly increased CCB payment now? Who is eligible for the CCB? How to apply for the CCB? Maximizing your CCB payments. Challenges and criticisms of the CCB. Future of the Canada Child Benefit. What is the maximum Canada Child Benefit, CCB, payment for 2024? How do I apply for the Canada Child Benefit, CCB? When are Canada Child Benefit, CCB, payments issued in 2024? How is the Canada Child Benefit, CCB, calculated? Can I receive retroactive Canada Child Benefit, CCB, payments? What is the Canada Child Benefit? The Canada Child Benefit is a tax-free monthly payment made to eligible families to help them with the cost of raising children under the age of 18. Introduced in July 2016, the CCB replaced previous child benefit programs like the Canada Child Tax Benefit, CCTB, and the Universal Child Care Benefit, UCCB. The CCB is designed to provide more support to those who need it the most, with higher payments allocated to families with lower incomes. Key features of the Canada Child Benefit. Tax-free payments. One of the most appealing aspects of the CCB is that it is entirely tax-free. Families receive the full amount without having to worry about deductions at tax time. Income adjusted. The amount a family receives under the CCB is adjusted based on household income. Lower-income families receive higher payments, ensuring that the benefit is distributed in a manner that supports those in greater financial need. Annual increases. The CCB is indexed to inflation, meaning the payment amounts are adjusted each year to keep up with the cost of living. This ensures that the benefit retains its purchasing power over time. In August 2024, Canadian families can expect to see a notable adjustment in their CCB payments. This increase is part of the annual indexing process done in July every year that reflects changes in the cost of living. How much is the newly increased CCB payment now? Increased payment amounts. The maximum annual benefit for children under 6 is now $7,787 per child, while for children aged 6 to 17, the maximum benefit is $6,570 per child. These amounts represent an increase from the previous year, ensuring families receive more support as living costs rise. Adjustment factors. The CCB payment is calculated using the Adjusted Family Net Income, AFNI. For August 2024, the government has updated the AFNI thresholds, allowing more families to qualify for higher benefits. The lower income threshold has been increased to $36,502. Retroactive payments. If you have recently had a child or experienced a significant change in income, you may be eligible for retroactive payments. This means you could receive a lump sum covering the benefits you were eligible for but did not receive in previous months. Who is eligible for the CCB? Eligibility for the CCB is determined based on several factors, including the child's age, the parent's residency status, and the family's income. Here's a breakdown. Child's age. The CCB is available for children under the age of 18. Payments continue until the month the child turns 18. Residency status. To qualify, the parent or guardian must be a resident of Canada for tax purposes. This includes Canadian citizens, permanent residents, protected persons, and certain temporary residents. A temporary resident who has lived in Canada for the previous 18 months and who has a valid permit in the 19th month other than one that states does not confer status or does not confer temporary resident status. Income thresholds. The amount of CCB received is based on the family's income as reported on the previous year's tax return. Families with a combined income below the lower threshold receive the maximum benefit, while those with incomes above the higher threshold may receive reduced payments. How to apply for the CCB. Applying for the Canada Child Benefit is a straightforward process, but it's crucial to ensure that all necessary documentation is submitted accurately to avoid delays. Here's how you can apply. Register the birth. If you're applying for a newborn, the first step is to register the birth with your province or territory. This often triggers the application process for the CCB automatically. Online application. If your child was not born in Canada or if you need to apply manually, you can do so online through the Canada Revenue Agency, CRA, My Account portal. Documentation. Ensure you have all required documentation, including proof of residency, your child's birth certificate, and your previous year's tax return. Application deadlines. While there's no strict deadline for applying, it's advisable to apply as soon as your child is born or you become eligible to ensure you receive payments promptly. Maximizing your CCB payments. Maximizing your CCB payments involves a strategic approach to managing your family's finances. Here are some expert tips on how to ensure you're getting the most out of your benefit. File taxes promptly. The CCB is calculated based on your family's income as reported on your tax return. Ensure you file your taxes on time each year to avoid delays or reductions in your payments. Review your income. If your income has decreased significantly, inform the CRA immediately. You may be eligible for a recalculation of your CCB, resulting in higher payments. Stay informed about updates. The government periodically updates the CCB program, including changes to income thresholds and benefit amounts. Stay informed about these updates to ensure you're receiving the correct amount. Consider splitting benefits. In cases of shared custody, parents can apply to split the CCB payments. This ensures both parents receive support proportional to the time they spend caring for the child. Challenges and criticisms of the CCB. While the CCB is widely praised, it is not without its challenges and criticisms. Some of the concerns include complexity. The calculation of CCB payments can be complex, particularly for families with fluctuating incomes or shared custody arrangements. This complexity can lead to confusion and errors in payment amounts. Clawbacks. Some families experience a clawback of their CCB payments if their income increases unexpectedly. This can be a significant financial strain for families who rely on the benefit. Regional disparities. The cost of living varies widely across Canada, and some critics argue that the CCB does not fully account for these regional differences. For example, families in high-cost areas like Toronto or Vancouver may find that the CCB does not stretch as far as it does in more affordable regions. Future of the Canada Child Benefit. Looking ahead, the future of the CCB appears strong, with continued government commitment to supporting Canadian families. Here are some potential developments to watch for. Increased benefit amounts. As the cost of living continues to rise, it's likely that the government will continue to increase CCB payments to ensure families can keep up with inflation. Expanded eligibility. There may be discussions about expanding eligibility criteria to include more families, particularly those who are just above the income thresholds. Targeted support. The government may introduce more targeted support for specific groups, such as single parents, families with multiple children, or those living in high-cost areas. The Canada Child Benefit is a cornerstone of financial support for millions of Canadian families, and the August 2024 updates reflect the government's ongoing commitment to helping families thrive. By staying informed and taking proactive steps to maximize your benefit, you can ensure that your family receives the full support it deserves. Whether you're a new parent or have been receiving the CCB for years, understanding the intricacies of the program is key to making the most of this valuable benefit. What is the maximum Canada Child Benefit (CCB) payment for 2024? For the year 2024, the maximum Canada Child Benefit (CCB) payment is $7,787 per child under the age of 6 and $6,570 per child aged 6 to 17. These amounts represent an increase from previous years due to the annual indexing of the CCB to keep up with inflation. How do I apply for the Canada Child Benefit (CCB)? You can apply for the Canada Child Benefit (CCB) by registering the birth of your child with your province or territory, which may automatically trigger the application process. If you need to apply manually, you can do so through the Canada Revenue Agency (CRA) My Account portal online. Make sure to provide all necessary documentation, including proof of residency and your child's birth certificate. When are Canada Child Benefit (CCB) payments issued in 2024? Canada Child Benefit (CCB) payments are typically issued on the 20th of each month. For 2024, families can expect payments on January 20th, February 20th, March 20th, and so on. If the 20th falls on a weekend or holiday, the payment is usually issued on the preceding business day. How is the Canada Child Benefit (CCB) calculated? The Canada Child Benefit (CCB) is calculated based on your family's adjusted family net income (AFNI) from the previous tax year. The lower your family's income, the higher the CCB payment you will receive. The benefit is also adjusted for the number of children under the age of 18 in the household and their ages. Can I receive retroactive Canada Child Benefit (CCB) payments? Yes, you may be eligible for retroactive Canada Child Benefit (CCB) payments if you recently had a child or experienced a significant change in income that wasn't immediately reported. Retroactive payments cover the benefits you were eligible for but did not receive in previous months. To receive these payments, you must contact the Canada Revenue Agency (CRA) and provide any necessary documentation. Thanks for watching our video. Please hit the button and subscribe the channel.